Have you ever felt an intense connection with someone, only to be gripped by anxiety? You're not alone, and this is a critical warning. Many mistakenly equate emotional intelligence with soulmate compatibility, leading to dangerous misunderstandings. It's tempting to think that emotional understanding guarantees a smooth relationship. But what if that closeness morphs into stress? The signs can be subtle yet alarming, lurking beneath the surface of what seems like love. Imagine sharing your deepest secrets and dreams with someone you believe is your soulmate. Suddenly you find yourself second-guessing every interaction, feeling a tightness in your chest whenever your phone buzzes. Why does it feel like you are walking on eggshells? What if the very emotional intelligence you admire in your partner is the source of your discomfort? You may communicate well, but does that truly mean you understand each other? It's a precarious balance, and many cross that line without realizing the risks. Take Mark and Lisa, for example. They thought their deep conversations signaled a special bond. However, when conflicts arose, they spiraled into anxiety and miscommunication. What was once a thrilling connection became an emotional burden. This is the hidden risk we often ignore. Emotional intelligence can mask deeper issues, creating a false sense of compatibility. You might be so focused on the idea of soulmates that you overlook the warning signs of emotional burnout creeping in. Picture this: you're at a cozy cafe, laughing and sharing stories. But as the laughter fades, a wave of dread washes over you. You start to question if the bond is as strong as you thought. That anxiety often signals unresolved issues neither of you wants to confront. As tension escalates, what do? You might ignore it or try to push through, but that choice can come at a steep price. You risk losing the very emotional connection that brought you together. So, how do you navigate this perilous situation? Start by acknowledging the discomfort. Don't shy away from those feelings, lean into them. Explore what that stress reveals about your relationship. It may not be about your partner at all, but rather your own fears and expectations. Remember, emotional intelligence is a tool, not the ultimate goal. Use it wisely. If you find yourself entangled in soulmate stress signals, take a step back. Reflect on what you truly need, not just what feels good in the moment. Before you go, ask yourself, are you really listening to your feelings, or merely interpreting them through the lens of compatibility? The truth could change everything. Tap into that curiosity and uncover the reality behind those soulmate stress signals. What if I told you that the person you think is your soulmate might not actually be the right match for you? It sounds dramatic, but hear me out, this happens more often than you might realize. Many people believe that emotional intelligence is the key to soulmate compatibility. But what if that belief is leading you down a risky path? There's a twist in this story that could change everything you thought you knew about love. Imagine this: you're in a relationship that seems perfect. You share laughter, have deep conversations, and feel an unbreakable connection. But beneath that shiny surface, are there signs of trouble you might be ignoring? Most people overlook important red flags hiding in plain sight. Let's explore those red flags. Have you ever justified your partner's behavior because they understand you? You might think, they know me better than anyone. But what if that understanding is actually keeping you trapped instead of lifting you up? Picture this: you are going through a tough time, and instead of offering support, they redirect the conversation to their own feelings. This is emotional intelligence, it's emotional self-centeredness. The danger is that you might start believing their self-awareness means they're your true match. Spoiler alert, it's not. You may have told your friends, "We're just so in sync." But what if that sync is masking deeper issues? When emotional intelligence becomes a weapon instead of a tool for connection, you can end up feeling isolated. The signs might be subtle, but they matter. Think back to those moments when you felt unheard or minimized. Maybe your partner brushed off your concerns with a casual, "I understand." But understanding without action is just empty words. This misconception can keep you in a relationship that doesn't meet your needs. Now, what do you do when you realize this? Breaking free from this cycle can feel overwhelming. Feel like I keep You might wonder, is it really? Or what if I never find someone who gets me like they do? This fear keeps many people stuck, and you're not alone in feeling this way. The first step to reclaiming your emotional space is recognizing that compatibility isn't just about feelings, it's also about actions. You deserve a partner who not only understands your emotions, but also supports and uplifts you in every aspect of your life. So, how do you navigate this? Start by questioning those moments when you felt unheard. Ask yourself, is this emotional intelligence or emotional manipulation? This self-reflection can be a game changer. Remember, love should empower you, not trap you. Emotional intelligence is important, but it's not the only factor. True compatibility requires mutual respect, care, and a willingness to grow together. Take a moment to reflect on your own relationships. Are you settling for emotional understanding instead of a true partnership? If something feels off, it probably is. Trust your instincts. Before you go, take a deep breath and consider this: love isn't just about finding someone who understands you, it's about finding someone who helps you thrive. If you enjoyed this exploration and want more insights into navigating love and relationships, consider subscribing. Your next soulmate might just be waiting beyond those emotional traps you never saw coming. Sure. Here's the tightened version of your script chunk. Think about your own experiences. Have you ever felt that rush of understanding only to encounter a red flag? They might seem charming, but when tough times hit, their reactions can surprise you. Emotional intelligence doesn't guarantee they'll handle conflict well, it might just mask deeper issues. Picture this: you're discussing an important life decision. You're open and share your thoughts, and they nod in understanding. But when it's their turn, they suddenly shut down. It's puzzling, right? You thought you were on the same page, yet their emotional intelligence seems to vanish when it matters most. Now, let's raise the stakes. What if you realize you've been ignoring these signs? The more you invest, the deeper you fall. You might find yourself justifying their behavior, thinking it's just a phase. But is it really just a phase, or is it a sign of deeper incompatibility? The hidden risks lie in this delicate dance. If you focus solely on emotional intelligence, you might overlook fundamental values and compatibility. It's not just about understanding feelings, it's about sharing core beliefs and life goals. As you ponder this, consider, what if your soulmate isn't who you thought they were? What if the very traits that attract you to them end up creating distance over time? So, what can you do? Start seeking clarity beyond emotional gestures. Dig deeper into your conversations. Explore not just how they feel, but what they believe. Those subtle differences might reveal the truth about your compatibility.